The universe is not required to be in perfect harmony with human ambition. Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known. The nitrogen in our DNA, the calcium in our teeth, the iron in our blood, the carbon in our apple pies were made in the interiors of collapsing stars. We are made of star stuff. For small creatures, such as we, the vastness is bearable only through love. Science is a way of thinking much more than it is a body of knowledge. Every one of us is, in the cosmic perspective, precious. If a human disagrees with you, let him live. In 100 billion galaxies, you will not find another. We live in a society exquisitely dependent on science and technology, in which hardly anyone knows anything about science and technology. The absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. The truth may be puzzling. It may take some work to grapple with. It may be counterintuitive. It may contradict deeply held prejudices. It may not be consonant with what we desperately want to be true. But our preferences do not determine what's true. We are like butterflies who flutter for a day and think it is forever. Imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were, but without it we go nowhere. For me, it is far better to grasp the universe as it really is than to persist in delusion, however satisfying and reassuring. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. The cosmos is within us. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the universe to know itself. We've arranged a global civilization in which most crucial elements profoundly depend on science and technology. We have also arranged things so that almost no one understands science and technology. This is a prescription for disaster. If we long to believe that the stars rise and set for us, that we are the reason there is a universe, does science do us a disservice in deflating our conceits? Science is not perfect. It can be misused. It is only a tool. But it is by far the best tool we have, self-correcting, ongoing, applicable to everything. A book is made from a tree. It is an assemblage of flat, flexible parts, still called leaves, imprinted with dark pigmented squiggles. One glance at it and you hear the voice of another person, perhaps someone dead for thousands of years. Across the millennia, the author is speaking, clearly and silently, inside your head, directly to you. Writing is perhaps the greatest of human inventions, binding together people, citizens of distant epochs, who never knew one another. The Hindu religion is the only one of the world's great faiths dedicated to the idea that the cosmos itself undergoes an immense, indeed an infinite, number of deaths and rebirths. It is the only religion in which the time scales correspond, no doubt by accident, to those of modern scientific cosmology. The beauty of a living thing is not the atoms that go into it, but the way those atoms are put together. If you want to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first create the universe. The universe seems neither benign nor hostile, merely indifferent. It is far better to grasp the universe as it really is than to persist in delusion, however satisfying and reassuring. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself. In science it often happens that scientists say, you know, that's a really good argument, my position is mistaken, and then they would actually change their minds and you never hear that old view from them again. They really do it. It doesn't happen as often as it should, because scientists are human and change is sometimes painful. But it happens every day. I cannot recall the last time something like that happened in politics or religion. The universe is full of magical things patiently waiting for our wits to grow sharper. The sky calls to us. If we do not destroy ourselves, we will one day venture to the stars. We make our world significant by the courage of our questions and the depth of our answers. For all our failings, despite our limitations and fallibilities, we humans are capable of greatness. The universe is a pretty big place. It's bigger than anything anyone has ever dreamed of before. So if it's just us, seems like an awful waste of space. Right? We are star stuff which has taken its destiny into its own hands. Science is not only compatible with spirituality, it is a profound source of spirituality. The surface of the Earth is the shore of the cosmic ocean. On this shore, we've learned most of what we know. Recently, we've waded a little way out, maybe ankle deep, and the water seems inviting. Some part of our being knows this is where we came from. We long to return, and we can, because the cosmos is also within us. We're made of star stuff. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself. We have also arranged things so that almost no one understands science and technology. This is a prescription for disaster. We might get away with it for a while, but sooner or later this combustible mixture of ignorance and power is going to blow up in our faces. The cosmos is all that is or ever was or ever will be. Our feeblest contemplations of the cosmos stir us. There is a tingling in the spine, a catch in the voice, a faint sensation, as if a distant memory, of falling from a height. We know we are approaching the greatest of mysteries. We can judge our progress by the courage of our questions and the depth of our answers, our willingness to embrace what is true rather than what feels good. Books permit us to voyage through time, to tap the wisdom of our ancestors. The library connects us with the insights and knowledge, painfully extracted from nature, of the greatest minds that ever were, with the best teachers, drawn from the entire planet and from all our history, to instruct us without tiring, and to inspire us to make our own contribution to the collective knowledge of the human species. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe.